Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Clear the Confusion with Tijan. I have already promised you people that I'll talk about qualitative research in my channel. So today we will talk about the qualitative research. In my one of my previous video, I have talked about the quantitative research as well. Basically, qualitative and quantitative research are two types of research. Quantitative research deals with the numbers, while the qualitative research is a bit different. It is the process of collecting, analyzing, and interpreting non-numerical data, such as language, belief, or opinions, etc. Qualitative research can be used to understand how an individual subjectively perceives and gives meanings to their social reality. Qualitative research focuses in understanding a research query as humanistic or idealistic approach. Qualitative method is used to understand people, belief, experiences, attitudes, behaviors, and interaction, and it generates non-numerical data. As I have already mentioned, that quantitative research deals with numbers. On the other hand, qualitative research uh, deals with other things, qualitative things. So qualitative research is aimed at gaining a deep understanding of specific organization or event rather than a surface description of a large sample of a population. It aims to provide an explicit rendering of the structure, order, and broad patterns found among a group of participants. I have used the word pattern. So, in a large population, the patterns are very important in qualitative research. The researcher focus on these patterns, and then he drive the themes and so on. He work on the he or she move towards the results. There are various types of qualitative research. For example, we can say there are ethnography, phenomenology, grounded theory, case study. These are different types of qualitative research. If we focus on ethnography, ethnography is basically one of the most popular method of qualitative research and involves the researcher embedding himself or herself into the daily life and routine of the subject or subjects. For example, if we want to study or if you are researching on a prisoner, you have to go inside the prison and you have to stay there for a long period. So either as an active participant or as an observer, the researcher experiences their customs, traditions, mannerisms, reactions to situation, etc., and get the first-hand knowledge. Sometimes the researcher have to stay there for years, so geographical constraint could be a hindrance for the researcher. In ethnography, I can give you the examples like if you want to study a culture, you have to embed yourself in that culture. If you want to study a culture, if you want to study a life of a